Straight out of Hell's Kitchen, you know the vibe. The Punisher's in town, justice on the rise. Frank Castle's the name, and he don't play. Lost his fam to the mob, now they all gon' pay. Black skull on his chest, strapped like a tank. Guns, blades, and fists, he don't leave blanks. A Marine turned vigilante, y'all best beware. If you're guilty in his sights, you ain't got no prayer. Born in the Bronx, but the war made him savage. Punisher's wrath, yo, he ain't out for the average. No capes, no rules, just pain and retribution. Street justice, Frank's the execution. Got beef with the kingpin, Jigsaw and more. He cleans these streets like it's a one-man war. No superpowers, just skill and rage. He's the realest anti-hero on the Marvel stage. Bulletproof mentality, heart full of pain. With every shot fired, he's etching his name. Love him or hate him, his mission's insane. But in the dark alleys, the Punisher reigns. Born in the Bronx, but the war made him savage. Punisher's wrath, yo, he ain't out for the average. No capes, no rules, just pain and retribution. Street justice, Frank's the execution. Got beef with the kingpin, Jigsaw and more. He cleans these streets like it's a one-man war. No superpowers, just skill and rage. He's the realest anti-hero on the Marvel stage. Bulletproof mentality, heart full of pain. With every shot fired, he's etching his name. Love him or hate him, his mission's insane. But in the dark alleys, the Punisher reigns. Born in the Bronx, but the war made him savage. Punisher's wrath, yo, he ain't out for the average. No capes, no rules, just pain and retribution. Street justice, Frank's the execution. Yeah. Yo. You ever wanna stay? Yo.
Good morning. Happy Turkey Day. If you are in the US, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Happy just regular fucking day to everyone else. Good to see you. We've got Guardians of the Galaxy. It's actually Marvel superheroes. This is the first appearance of the first team. The second team that we know of now is from 2008. And we'll take a look at those in the Minty Fresh numbers. But go ahead and vote if you haven't. 33% say they're going for it. We only have 15 votes, so we'll see how that goes. This should be way more exciting and more people wanting it than I think are going to go after it. The in real world value, I think it's like 7,300 for a 9.6, and a 9.8 is a lot more than that. I couldn't really get the real number. I don't have CGC, but it's, I think, over 15,000. There's a copy that's 9.4. I think on eBay they're asking 29,000 with Stanley's signature on it. So will this do well? I don't know. I really like it. I want to feed the beast, but I'm still upset, or I guess I'm still mourning my inability to snipe the market and all of that stuff. So we'll see what I decide. Maybe you can convince me, but it's a really good comic. I'm definitely going to pick one in the aftermarket, if anything. And I think the Secret Rare definitely looks really good. So let me know what you're going to do. If this is one that you're going to be going for, I'm going to get my little banner up here. But yeah, let me know if you're going to go for this, and let's see who's in chat, and we'll go from there. Who is first? Look at that. Christopher, like always. Good morning. Happy Turkey Day in the US. Good to see you, Christopher. Happy Turkey Day to you. Got the whole family coming over here today, so that should be exciting. Hopefully you can hear me. All right. Yes, BigA, I did send the link, but I'll send it again. Just in case you didn't get it. I thought I sent it to both of you. It is very possible I didn't send the link, but I think I did. I'm doing it right now. So you can join whenever. So BigA will be coming on. Happy Turkey Day to everyone. Let's get back to the chat. Free. Thank you for your military service. Happy Turkey Day to you. Hope you're doing well. Excuse me. Hopefully you're going to have fun with the fam. I know you're somewhere in Missouri. I think you're in Branson. So hopefully you get to see him. Wes, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. He thinks that thumbnail is classic. I had to change it. I didn't like my thumbnails 2 iterations ago. Then I did a new one. I didn't like that. This one's okay. It's getting better. I just trying to figure out thumbnails. It's a huge part of YouTube, and I'm not good at it. But good to see you. Duck and Cover. Afternoon. Good to see you. How are you doing? Smash that like button. Appreciate it. The massive gray border around the comic is really pissing me off. Massive gray border on the comic. You mean on my thumbnail? I don't know. We'll have to see. No rest for the wicked. Good to see you, KCBMW. Hope you are doing well. Got to get on track with the doctor. Gotcha. Well, there you go. Feeding the beast this morning. Rob Cooks is going to feed the beast. Good to see you. Big A will be here soon. I got no jemmies, otherwise you would do it. Yeah, I'll probably do it. Dane K, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you're doing well, ready to whatever you're going to do. I don't know if sniping the market's a thing anymore. No more feeding the beast for me, just hanging out with the community. Yeah, I got to figure out what I'm going to do. Alejandro, good to see you. How are you doing? New VV app update available. I was going to say that there was just an update. So let's check this out. Let's check it out. Oh, it's still the same. I guess the question would be if I go into the market, first of all, getting used to a new app and navigating it, that's not a big deal to me. That's just something that happens. But I'm like a blinded child trying to get through this. But I'm going to go to the market. Let's see. Let's see if we have search by listing date. Even if they did, it wouldn't fix the problem with that, which would be you don't have as many things on the screen. But here, let's give it a try. I'm checking out. I'm sorry you can't see my screen, but it's still laggy. But I'm going to see if we can filter, because if we could filter by, listing date, that would be huge. I'm not expecting it, but let's check this out. You have to update to go for the. Oh, Veve tweeted that you have to update to go for the Punisher drop. Now they did mention that. So if I go sort, still highest price, auction end date, lowest edition, highest edition. I don't even know why they have auction mixed in with this. It's going to be manipulated. All right, so not happy with that. But again, I'm an adult. If I don't like it, I can move on. But I do like Veve, so I'm not moving on. I'll just have to figure it out. But yeah, Casey BMW. Yeah, you're gonna have to update. But what you can do is if you have multiple devices, you can keep that. Mine automatically got updated on my phone too, so I got screwed. I think I have an Apple phone somewhere, but it's probably so old, the Veve app on there, I'd have to update it just to get it to work. So I'm screwed. But yeah, that's not going to be good for a lot of people who want to go for this. Ahoy, ahoy, Denny OC. Good to see you. Happy Turkey Day to all my Southern screen friends. Yes, thank you. Appreciate it. Even coming from somebody from Canada. Good to have you. I still can't see new drop on the main page. Yeah, I noticed that when I went on there. If you want to get on, like join the wait list, you go to Discover and go to latest drops, and then you have to say see all, and then you'll see the newest thing dropping at the top. Look who we have here. We got Veve here. Happy Thanksgiving to all our American friends. As a thank you, we would love to offer 3 surprise Thanksgiving giveaways to your audience today and a special reward for the host. Gobble, gobble. Let's go. Yeah, I think that deserves this. This is a big win for everyone in chat. If I can find, here we go. Love it. All right. Thank you, Veve. All right. So we got 3 surprise Thanksgiving offering. It was not even, didn't even know we were going to have anything. So let me go pull up my little StreamYard tool. Maybe I'll do a question one also, but why not do one right away? Let's just do, let's see here. I like this one. This will be a nice one, everyone. Let's just get started. People who are early, we don't have as many people here. Let's go ahead and get this started here. Here we go. Paste it in here. Hashtag thanks, everyone. And thank you, Veve, for this. Let me get this up here. Don't forget, if I get picked, it will just get re-rolled. That's just for you to see. So thank you, Veve. Appreciate it. Very cool. We'll do a giveaway right away. Get one out for you early, folks. And then we'll get on with the stream. Like I said, I think Big A will be here soon. And I got all these pop-ups going on. All right, let's see what else we got going on. We'll get back to you, Veve, with those winners. Thank you and appreciate it. And looking forward to that Punisher drop. I hope everyone liked that theme song. That's going to be the theme song for the drops coming up. I'm going to be doing all 5 of them. New app going to make my market close drop head pump. Let's go. Congrats. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Hashtag thanks, everyone. This is going to be for the early people. I did send it. It's in the group chat. It didn't get sent. Oh, hold on. It failed. There you go. I actually did send it, but it failed. Sorry about that, Big A. All right, so he has that. Hashtag thanks, everyone. We're going to do a quick one here. Anyone else? Hashtag thanks. Get it in. We're going to do a quick one for the early birds. And then we'll do 2 others coming up here as we get a few more people in. All right, last chance, everyone. Hashtag. We're not going to have that many people here. And let's see here. Let's see what Veve's saying here. Unlock the power of evolvables by updating your Veve mobile app to our new V2 version before the drop. So there you go. You're going to have to do it. And they talked about it. So remember, they're going to be working on stuff. MC said he was going to take some stuff to the top, especially that search ability. Doesn't mean we're going to get it, but I think he's going to let them know how important we think it is. All right, this is going to be your last chance. I'm going to bring up BigA, and then we're going to go pick the winner. Here we go. If I can find the stupid thing here. All right.
Yo, step that, make way, BigA's in the building, cruising in the Aston, that luxury feeling, real estate king, got the city on lock, stacking that crypto, NFTs in stock, from the skyline views to the blockchain flow, BigA's the mogul, yeah, you already know, money moves major, never playing it small, getting paid in crypto, he's ahead of them all.
What is up? Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you and the chat. How y'all doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I can't wait to come over and have your Popeyes turkey.
I need to get it in the oven. It's like 3 hours, and we're eating it too. So I need to get it in the oven.
Ooh,
11.
What is wrong with you people? We're eating at 5:30 like normal people. Actually, I know most people eat at like 3:30, so I don't get it. I guess that's so you can eat it, then have like a 6-hour rest and eat more. I guess that's it.
All right, so just in my defense, like if people didn't see my tweet, all my family's coming in from out of town for the weekend, so we're doing like the big family Thanksgiving on the weekend. So to not waste today, it was my idea to try one of those Popeyes turkeys just for like my parents, my sister, my brother-in-law.
Yeah, everyone who's within like what, an eighth of a mile of each other. Right. You're gonna go have right. You're gonna have
my sister's like 6 doors that way. My parents are like 8 doors down that way.
How cool is that? And how much of a nightmare? It's all in one that you get. If my brother was here, that would ruin the formula. I'm gonna go just so we get the early people. Quick hashtag thanks. I'm gonna pull this for the early people. We still got 2 more giveaways from Veve. I'm gonna do it right now. If you miss it, you'll get on another one. Here I go. See who is it going to be now? If you won before in the last 30 days, we're throwing you back in the pot here. Denny OC, holy cow!
Congrats
on that. I don't think you've won in the past 30 days, so this is the first Guardian of the Galaxy giveaway. All right, so I got that away. Denny, just contact me and just say you're the first winner. Congrats on that. Let's get back to the comic here. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull up the Minty Fresh numbers. We'll take a look at those, and then we'll get on with more fun. All right, so again, the market's a little slower, so be careful when going for these. If you can get these at floor price, that's the way to do it. 158 is going to be the first mint. 5,000 is the last. They did 5,000 on these. It's still 699. 616 should be pretty good one. All the normal stuff. 1969, that is going to be the chaser. That's when this came out. 2008 is the second team, the team that we know of in the movies. 2014 for the movie date. 1723, 2024, and 5,000. I will pull these up when it's time to snipe the market. There are your Minty Fresh numbers. So I'm on the wait list. I still haven't decided if I'm going for it. I'm probably going to just do it.
Look,
because I really want it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Cajun style.
Look, it's like probably a 10, 11 pound turkey, and it was $60. So it's not like the best deal.
Well, it's expensive because you're getting those Cajun seasoning. Plus all that. I wonder how many people buy those and where they sell them. I wonder if it's just around your area, or is it country? Like the whole country can get that. So, talking about the Popeyes turkey.
My dog was trying to get to it. I had to move it. Leave it. Right now any Popeye stores has them, and they're already thought out.
Oh, at the Popeye store, you got to get them. Oh, that's such a good idea.
But you can order them online, and they're $100 if you order them online.
Oh,
because they have to they come frozen and packed in ice, and they do like the fast ship. That's why it's so expensive.
I mean, I would, yeah, put in the oven. I'd fry it. I want a fried turkey. Yeah, he wants that. Popeye's got the anorexic ass. That's right. It's all bones
Yeah,
and
it
inner.
is just kind of small, but
That
it's only gonna
yeah,
be like
Doctor Strange. Good to see you.
bleeding.
I'm gonna get. I didn't do very good. By the way, everyone, Doctor is back to doing videos. Check out his stacking or slacking during the drop weeks. Vivi's been sponsoring it. They've been doing a great job sponsoring all the content creators, even the bad ones like me. Let's see. Digital toys for Tommy. Good to see you. Big A. What off the grid are scarce? Almost 1,600 gun now. Want scarce stuff? Don't tell them. Don't tell him. Because then that screws me over.
Well, it depends what platform he's on.
Yeah, actually, what platform are you on? Xbox or PC or PlayStation?
I mean, just the limited items, like the stuff that, like the battle pass ends in 10 days. So anything from the battle pass, that's never going to be available again. The political stuff, like the Trump and the Kamala skins and the weapons and the emotes, those everyone gets them right now for free. But those are gone.
I'm muting you. I'm muting you. Stop it. Stop telling them.
Actually, look, there's something on the floor right now that's an amazing deal. To have like 18 things for sale. Well, I'm on Xbox.
Yeah, so it does. PS5, Xbox was late to the game as far as whatever, and so they got better deals. By the way, Kenzoid, good to see you. Yeah, smoker's a good way to do it, but man, a fried turkey is something insane. But yeah, PS5 is
so basically just anything anything limited is what you want to go for. That is not going to be. That's going to be gone at the end of the month, or any of the previous limited releases. I think PlayStation had a couple of them.
Like their monthly pass stuff that gets pushed out. We're talking about Off the Grid, which is really the first like good NFT crypto game that's on Xbox, PlayStation 5, PC, and I believe it's going to be on mobile too. So
it is on mobile.
Is it? Can I get it on mobile, or is it only special?
You just use like the GeForce Now website.
Oh, okay. I'll have to try that out then.
So you can play it basically on anywhere because all the processing happens over there. So you don't have to have like the top end computer anymore.
Nice. So it's like StreamYard, except StreamYard sucks.
Yeah.
Taking over all the power. All right. So Guardian of the Galaxy, are you going for this? It looks like we've got 42 votes in. If you haven't voted, please vote. 38% are going for this. So it's a little higher than normal. I would have thought like back in the day, it certainly would have been like 100% going for it. But even just more recently, I thought it'd be a little bit higher. I mean, this is FA Guardians of the Galaxy. It is only $6.99. There are 5,000 copies, so a little higher than we like to see. But this, I think, will be classic. The in real world value of this is a real life value is somewhere around like 15 to 18,000 for the 9.8. And there's only a couple of them that are graded that high. So it does really well. So maybe that matters. Maybe it doesn't. I'm probably going to go for it. I was hoping I could go snipe some stuff, but I don't know how to do it. So yes, but go hit that like button. Dive Jedi, good to see you. Thank you for that. I brined mine overnight, and now I have it on the pellet grill. There you go.
That's the way to do it.
That's the way to do it. My parents do not like turkey, so we never have it. All right. Well, there you go. I thought you said they're smoking it. Dad's cooks turkey. Oh, but you don't like it, maybe. Scrolling through the prices of comics on the web app hurts. Rip to Comic Stacker. Well, we'll see. We're going to get some changes here. But before we do that, an amazing God, I probably shouldn't even show this. I'm going to get in trouble. I want to preface this. I want to preface the horrible comics and collectibles. You think I'm bad and dirty or whatever. It's seriously the Cobra. Like sometimes I come up with the ideas, but yeah, she's got a dirty mind. So this was kind of a collab right here. So why don't we go ahead and pull up the horrible comics and collectibles, and then Veve can fire me after that. I'm not even going to get to see Big A's reaction. Here we are, everyone. Guardians of the Galaxy. All right. This is really good. See right here. Oh, it won't let me. There we go. It's not working. Don't let that thing near me. I don't know what thing they're talking about. Are they talking about his baguette? Maybe it's his baguette. So it's a field of baguettes here. Marvel Comics is supposed to be one Noggles, but somehow that got erased. And this is a galaxy, by the way. So don't get your mind out of the gutter, everyone. But again today, we're so lucky that Marvell put together an inside panel for us so you can get a preview of what's to come. Let's go ahead and pull that up, and here we go. There it is, everyone. Don't be scared, Virginia. I brought a raincoat for my baguette, so you can see everything. It's going to be safe baguetting here. And I don't know what's going on with this, but somebody was thirsty. So yeah, there you go. That's my horrible comic. Truly, I think I'm going to be fired. All right.
Wow.
All right. Yes, too far. That's what I said. I said to the Cobra last night. I'm like, this literally is way too far. Like, I've never gone that far. I go right up to the edge, and this I just went over the edge and celebrated. I don't know, Gary. I don't know what to say. Oh my God. BE, you're working for, no, I'm not working for Veve. Veve, I don't work for Veve. Let's make that very clear. Veve sponsors or supports the channel. I mean, they used to support the channel, and even BigA is not happy he left. So yeah, there you go. What's to come never sounded so dirty. That was not just the tip. That was not just the tip of the iceberg. I don't know. That's it, everyone. Please, Ben, my collectibles, Veve. It's not my fault. It was the Cobra. She took over the show, and I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. Sorry. I'm actually sorry this time. That was bad. All right, back to the comic. We've got 2 more giveaways, and I'm thinking for one of these giveaways, maybe we just do a question. And I think I've got a question. So the first person to answer this question is going to get a giveaway from Veve. So I'm going to put this as the second giveaway. So it's going to be the first that I see that Big AC's on the board. Who is a former big content creator for Veve. He still does Veve stuff, but he is the one that hooked us up with the pizza pet. What is his name? Hurry. First person. You're going to get a gift from Veve. It's taken forever. What's up, Greedy One? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. You got it. Wapmas, you've already won. You can't do it. And same with you, Gary Love. I cannot believe how long Wapmas just won. So it looks like Alejandro is the winner. I can't believe how long it took. Yeah, you can't just keep winning, you guys. I know, Gary Love, you just won, and Wapmas, you just won. All right, Alejandro, congrats on that. Not that you're deserving to. You always win also. Come on, people. Next one will be a wheel. You're the second winner. All right, so we got the second one. Veve, thank you for that giveaway. Stay tuned. We're going to do one more giveaway from Veve. Yeah, sorry, Gary Love. We got to let other people. First of all, it's always the same people anyway, so got to give people a chance. Let's see. I really number one though. Yes, you were number one, then Gary Love, and then Alejandro. First win. I'm not banned. All right, so there we go. Guardians of the Galaxy. That's what we got. You've got less than 2 minutes. I'm trying to get a time here. You got 1 minute, 35 seconds to join the waitlist if you want to. So why don't you go ahead and join that waitlist, and I'll see you on the other side. And there we go. And yeah, duck and cover. So to go for the pizza pets, I didn't count it if you had previously. But yeah, if you got the pizza pet, let's give some other people a chance. Just because I know there's people here who don't win, and they're going to get frustrated if they keep seeing the same people win. We got to try to keep it fair. So I think that's fair. So it's obviously honor system though. But yeah. I think it should be different. What should be different? Oh, that the giveaway? Of course, right? Congrats, Alejandro. Alejandro's excited though, because now he he gets something for coming here instead of a brain full of this junk. Right, you are. All right, so Guardians of the Galaxy, you've got seconds to join the wait list if you just didn't do it. Coming up, though, this weekend, I'm going to be covering it, is going to be the Punisher drop. It is over 5 days. We're going to have the common. I'll be covering that with the special edition. So this will be interesting. Then the next day will be the uncommon and the do I have this up? I say the uncommon and the diorama. I can never say that right. And the diorama, we found out yesterday from my collectibles that it is going to be, I'm going to pull it up here. The diorama is going to be on the uncommon day too for the crafting. This is going to be animated. So we were kind of talking about that the other day. Wouldn't it be nice to have the brake lights go on and off and the smoke? So I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm assuming rising smoke, all that stuff, kind of a cool animated scene. Right. And I think this will actually be, I was thinking about it. I'm like, I don't know if anyone's going to spend this for this. There's, 974, the biggest bro. And I think you too, BigA, thought this might do well. Yeah, it might sell out.
It looks really cool. I think that it's one of the best looking dioramas so far.
All right, I'm muting you again. You are totally screwing up everything for me. I'm never going to get this. I'm just kidding. No, it does look really good. Oh yeah, Denny OC.
I don't think it's
because this is a 1969 GTO. That's what it is. That's what he says it is. What do you think?
The GTO is pretty got like a round. This is more of a squared back. Pull up a GTO.
But see, look right here. This back. Oh, you can't see where my mouse is. This little back.
No, but that right here at where the brake lights are. That's.
I'm gonna pull it up. 1969 GTO black. I mean, I see what he's seeing here. Okay, hold on. I mean, now I don't have the brake lights, so let's go do more image. Hopefully, there aren't dirty images. There's the front. Where's the back? I can see what he's talking about from.
Look, click on one that's for sale. It'll probably have multiple.
All right, good call. Let's see. As long as it's not like a classic cars like my OnlyFans page.
No, just go to
go to where?
Visit. You got to go to the website to see more pictures of it.
Oh, here, hold on. Here we go. I went to this one. All right, do we have? There we go. Okay, there we go. So let's take a look. There's that. You see that? Get that in your head. I'm thinking he might be right. Yeah, let's go back.
I see it more squared back, like the.
I don't know. What do you? I mean, I can kind of see.
It could be, yeah.
I do think though that it's like kind of generic, right? It has to be.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? I mean, I don't think it matters unless they're giving this car away to one of the buyers of this. Then it matters to me a lot. And then I want it to be a 1969 GT. But
that just looks more of like Buick. Look at the doors also. Compare the door panels.
The door panels. All right, hold on. Here we go. Do we have an open door? Okay, there's the door. Now that's fancy. All right. Hey, hold on. Oh, I don't know. What do you think?
I still think it's like the 80s Buick.
An 80s Buick. This is what we do on Informant. We just go back and forth between pictures for things that don't really matter. And here we are. It's a toughie, but all right. So this is going to be on Sunday. We're going to have that and the regular this uncommon crafting, right? That will be on the 1st. Sorry, yeah, Sunday. That'll be on the 1st, and then Monday will be the rare crafting. That will be all crafting. Then the ultra rare, and then we've got our final day, the secret rare crafting. And like we were told today, and don't cry, that you are going to have to update your app if you want to go for this drop. I'm just putting this out there, Veve, because I'm salty. Can you update everyone's app automatically like mine was? I'm kidding. I'm not salty at all about the whole situation. Even so much so that if I can find my stupid little thing here. Here we go. I'm not salty at all. Now that little guy, that was for Muzzle Run, not for you, Veve. That middle finger was not for Veve. I'm making it very clear that was not for Veve. That's just my little thing I made a year ago. All right, so here you go. Daniel say it's one of my favorite cars. Taillights are a little different, but I'm sure it's a 69 Pontiac. All right.
But there's a gap between like the front passenger window and the back quarter panel window. And I don't believe the GTO. I think it was straight glass.
I mean, by the way, you can buy now if you want to. So let me know what you got.
I think it's not an actual car. It's like inspired by an actual car. It's just in that picture, the back looks more squared. It's hard to see with the trunk open. And in that angle,
they make it a little harder to do it. It's a Chevelle or GTO, basically. Yeah, I think looks like it might be a 70 or 71 340 Duster. I mean, there's a lot of things it could be. For a second, I thought it was a Nova, but I don't see that as much anymore.
No.
There we go. They modify everything just like Mad Max did. Well, that's true. They could have modified. GTO taillights are 4 lens, and this is only 1. Yeah, that's true. I see that.
The taillights remind me of the Buick. That's why I was saying Buick. Exactly. Yeah.
Yes. It's got to be generic. Exactly. Should ask Evaldo. We could do that. It's definitely late 60s, early 70s. I don't know, but
I agree with that, yeah.
I think I'm going for it. All right. So now what I have to figure out is here. We're going to go back to the comic here. Do I go for this? 34%. I guess I'm just going to do it. Screw it. Let's buy a new comic on the new app. Here I go. I'm feeding the beast. I guess my protest dollars went out the door. Uh-oh. Can you hear me? Can you still hear me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, what I was waiting to get on Off the Grid, I finally sold enough to get it, and I missed it by like maybe 5 minutes. It was up there for like 3 hours. It was a tagged and bagged emote for 1,000.
Oh, you're kidding me. Yeah, I need
Those
to get
were selling for like 4,000 or 5,000.
I need to get that. All right, Smart Buy, good to see you. Common gain for Kryptoni. All right, so I got it. Let's see what I got. Let's see how this works. I don't even know how this works.
Oh, wait, are you using a headset today? Or you always use a headset?
No, I always have my headphones on. I'm not using a headset, but
I don't know why I've never noticed that you have headphones on.
Gotta have headphones on? I do.
You've always had headphones on?
I've always had headphones on.
Okay. What was wrong with you? Figured out what the issue was? It was software related?
I think I have. So I've got on my front, I've got like a splitter that has 4 extra ports on it. Could have just been loose, could have been just cheap crap. Either way, I think we're okay. I was a little nervous today. If it sounds good.
Perfect.
Also, Hanano came on. And he's like, "Oh, StreamYard sucks. Sometimes they'll kick you off of the mic and change it." I went right into StreamYard yesterday. You saw it, and it clicked right. It had switched my mic to my Logitech cam. So yeah, that was no good. That was definitely no good. Now here's the interesting thing. How do I know what comic I got? Okay, well, I do know what comic I got. I'm not gonna slam the desk.
Common?
Yeah. Did anything happen in 2031? I think there's going to be Guardians of the Galaxy 6 in 2031, everyone. I'm going to have to add that to my Minty Fresh numbers. Make sure you go buy that from me. Can you flash the Minty numbers? Yes, here. Let me put those Minty Fresh numbers up real quick. Look who we have here. Holy cow. Rory. Oh, wow. I do have a new intro. What is going on? I've got a new screen. I've got plenty of new intros. Good to see you, Rory. I was just talking to the wifey about you. We still check in. We don't really do the muzzle run stuff, and Veve's a little bit different. So I know we haven't been talking as much to you, but man, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I know your channel's doing really well. And yeah, it's good to see you. I hope all is good. And hopefully you liked the new intro and thumbnails and stuff. Got 1,000 subscribers. Look at this guy. He's gonna be the next Andrew Tate, I think. Hopefully nicer though. Nicer than Andrew, just in the same shape, just like a good workout. That type of thing. Big A's like, just shut up. Quick cues to iOS users. Can they access market listings and scroll horizontally? Since new update, I can't even access market on iOS. On Android, it works, but I want to use on iOS. I'm on my tablet, so you're trying to get to. Let's see here. Again, I'm learning. So I go to market. I'm going to go to the comic. My common. Come on, Poof. I told you to hit the button. You didn't hit the button today. So then I go to comics. Got it right there. Then I got, let's see, just got to wait. It is a little slow, but there's a lot more going on here. So I think that's going to be something we're going to be dealing with. Yeah. And then I have them here. I just click on it and then it will open up all four, click on the one I want. I mean, the problem is I don't see a lot of listings. And also remember, these auction people are going to script something. Although this did just say something went wrong when I went into the market. I hope that doesn't happen today. Okay, there we go. So now I can see it. And I just pulled down to refresh it. It's refreshing faster pulling down. Just remember that somebody's going to try to pull the auction trick today. Unless they got rid of that, they're going to put a bunch at the floor. So now you can't even snipe with the new app at the floor price. So just keep in mind that that's going to happen. Thomas G, good to see you. How do you see what you got? I went to comics and then I saw it. Yeah, I don't know. Well, BigA didn't go for it. So he's going to be no help here. Usually what would be, right, you could just look at the drop page, click on that, it would say pending, or it would show that. By the way, the Punisher stuff is up. Congrats. If I scroll through that, yeah, it doesn't.
I'll go for one. I just need
all right, he's going to go for one, and you let us know
I'll feed the beast.
How that went. He's going to feed the beast. So there's your Minty Fresh numbers. Now, what I want to do here, let's take a look at this. Let's see if I can pull this up here. Let's go into this. So this is this. Let's go to latest drops. Look at this. They just released this. So this is going to be just the comments. I'm interested. Let's go ahead and pull this up and take a look at the Punisher while we're waiting for everyone to get their comics. Let me know what you got if you didn't. Something went wrong is annoying me. Why I updated this. We all did it, some by accident. So don't update Veve. Well, if you want to go for Punisher, you have to. If you've got multiple devices, yes, I'm assuming at some point they're going to force it. So, yeah, I don't know. Got the rare 667. Congrats on that. Thomas says don't update. Yeah, so like right now you've got an edge by not updating over somebody like me. All right, so here's the full common Punisher. I should have waited to do my video until I had full shots. But then don't forget, we got the Chaser. This is 20 gems. This is going to be on Saturday. And Armed and Relentless. This is the craft to the uncommon. So we're going to go from this to this. And then, of course, they're going to show them all. All right, here we go. There's to the rare for 1,000. There's the ultra rare. And then here is the secret rare craft only. They don't show the Chaser, though. I guess we don't see the Chaser on this. Oh, no, here it is. Maybe it's here. There's the Chaser. All right, and this is the Chaser. You can see it just changes the color of the gun holster right there and the boots. But there's only 140, so that should be interesting. So that's going to be the Punisher drop. It's a big whole deal. Like they were saying, like Dan was saying, and MC and everyone, this is a trial. They're going to try this. They decided to do it over 5 days. I thought maybe that was a little long. But it may work out perfectly. I understand the reasoning, so people have time to kind of, absorb what's going on and figure out what they want to do. I think maybe in the future we'll have to see how this goes, but maybe you do the, common, uncommon, and rare one day and do ultra rare and secret rare the next day or something like that. Might be fun. But look, they're making changes and I like that. And the details are, just looking at this, they really are a lot better. A big upgrade from Elektra. But this stuff's always going to look like cartoons to me. So, it doesn't look like a human I'd see in the street. Back to the Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy. It is 10:09. We still have another giveaway. So why don't we I'm going to go ahead and pull up my little giveaway tool. We're going to do a different thing here. What should we do for our hashtag? What's a good short hashtag, Big A?
Marvel.
Nobody's gonna. All right, we'll do that just because nobody will know how to spell it. I'm gonna put that out here. This is my comic book company. So let me put this here. You might want to just copy and paste this because you're not going to spell it right. We're going to pull this up here. We're going to do our final giveaway from Veve. Let me get caught up and then we'll go from there. Let's see. I got there. I decided to just buy the market and not update for Punisher. Hey, you do you. Gonna have to buy a couple of those James Bond lasers to put on my common Punisher. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. Abdullah, good to see you. Everything's jumping around here. Have the yes, I updated it and I'm crying. Don't do it. But it's good to see you. You can use the web app to go for the Punisher and keep your old version on your phone. So there you go. I think Punisher app will still work. Yeah. Punisher app will still work on old app. No, there's a reason why it won't work. You won't be able to craft is the thing, but you'll be able to buy and sell. So if you've got that, you can still do it. All right, everyone. Hashtag Marvel. If you want to get the next prize, we only have 11 entries. 51 people here. Hit that like button if you don't mind. It looks like 61 votes are in 61 votes, 34% going for this. So a little bit more than normal. So they'll probably easily sell 1,000 of these today of the comic. So keep putting that in. Hit that like button if you don't, or I'm going to end the stream. We're at 17 people. You suck. We got 15 entries. And yeah, there we go. Let's see what we've got here. Keep going. Get those in. Hashtag Marvel. Just copy somebody else's because you're not going to know how to spell it. Yeah. So as far as what's coming up, I mean, that's what we got. We've got this big drop. Here, I'd rather go to this version here. What do you think, the Chaser? What's your feeling on the Chaser? Would you want something more? Would you want him to be wearing a sombrero? Or do you like this?
Right? Johnny French mustache.
Johnny French mustache. Exactly. What do you think? What's your like?
It's a special version of the common, so you don't want to stray too far from the common. And so I think just little small details is enough to differentiate it.
To differentiate, people want. Yeah. I mean, it would have been nice to have this be a gold Desert Eagle like Deadpool had. Let's be honest, that would have been cool. But yeah, I think I definitely like the contrast with this. So and people are going to want it just because there's less of them.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so with 140, it's I don't know if they all sell out, but they're going to sell way more than they would have otherwise. And if people see that price, this is FA Punisher. There's only 140 of these. It's going to be one of the lowest minted like big characters. I'm trying to think, is there anything? What's lower than this? You've got Noir, right? What else is lower than 140? Can you think of anything? Let's know in chat.
The thing we got for the MCP, Pop and Cub, right?
That was 110, wasn't it? 111, 110.
Yeah, right at 100. I forget.
But that's not like big. Like that's big, but that's not like Punisher big. By the way, let's see what.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, our entire team is working hard to update our app in real time, as well as taking in all of your feedback. Together, we will evolve and move ahead. Love it. Thank you, and really appreciate that. And so, yeah, I said there was already an update. There's an update, I think 2 days ago. There's an update today. And hopefully tomorrow they'll be updating that search thing that I want. But as we all know, probably before Punisher, we're not going to get that if we get it at all. But they are listening. And again, we have to remember that this just may be a change that we don't get. You know, the snipers may not get the listing by listing date, like first listed. Maybe we'll get that. Maybe we'll get something better. Maybe it will be even better. And if it's more fair for everyone on Veve to be able to get stuff, I'm okay with that. It's just right now, me getting used to this, like I just don't even know what to do. I don't know how to like work the market. I don't know how to be fast. It's just strange. It's just strange to me. So we'll do a little testing today. But yeah, Veve, thank you for listening to us. Keep giving them their feedback. You come into a bug, you can't click on somebody's
profile.
Profile, whether you're in the market or maybe you're just looking at somewhere else and you can't click on the profile. If you catch those bugs, let them know and they're going to fix it. Chaser greater than secret rare. Could be, but here's the thing.
No, I think 100% it's going to be.
It's going to be better. The chaser will be more than the
100%.
secret rare. Really?
I have no doubts.
Are you willing to bet your life on it?
Bet money on.
He will bet 1 Bitcoin, everyone. Okay, here's my thinking. And I'll tell you why I disagree, and I'm probably wrong. But to get this secret rare, it's not just the cost, it's also the MCP, the challenge of it, and that chase. Whenever you have a chase like that, and the crafting like this, I think this is going to be like you go forward into the future, you're going to have people that want this. But I could be wrong. I absolutely could be wrong. But I think the secret rare in the end could be more, but maybe not, because if they don't sell all the commons and we only have 90 of those chasers, then we're really scarce. I don't know. We'll have to see. Let me get caught up here.
The chasers, the only way to get them is pure luck. The secret rare, you can buy your way and tap your way to it. And
that is true.
And then on top of that, the mint size difference.
Right.
It's huge.
All right. Well, there you go. G43. Yeah. If it doesn't sell it for sure, I get that. I just have a feeling people are going to want that secret rare, but maybe not. Maybe it looks like everyone here does not agree with me. And that's why you all suck. Chaser greater. Too many additions to SR. Yeah. 300.
Oh, all right. By the way, I got uncommon 34.99. So didn't do too well.
Yes. You really won today is what you're saying. What you're saying.
I lost twice because I missed out on that emote too.
Oh,
should I buy another comic just to not go out like?
Yeah, let's do it. Buy another one. Hit that one, everyone.
All right, here we go.
How does it feel for your likeness being dropped on Veve? Did you get a logo for payment? My likeness. What do you mean?
All right, I got
my. 50. Oh, he's saying. He's saying because you think the Punisher looks like me? I don't know. Is that what he was going with? I don't know. I don't think it does. He looks much better. Okay, so what did you get?
I got 1583 on the second one. Waiting to see what it is.
Oh, he's waiting to see what it is. All right, so we're gonna go do the giveaway here. Last
rare 1583.
All right, so let's take a look at the rare. I mean, the rare isn't bad. So you got this, and you got the rare. I got just the common. The common may actually do okay, but I mean, I don't see it doing more than like 350, maybe 4. We'll see. We shall see. All right. Are we ready for the giveaway? Let's just do the giveaway. Last chance, everyone. Hashtag Marvel. I need a desk Punisher. I need to have like an outfit. Last chance, everyone. Hashtag Marvel. There's Splint. Last chance here. This is the last Veve giveaway. This is the 3rd giveaway. So there we go. All right. Here we go. I screwed over all you people. Good morning, Splint. Good to see you. Don't forget, if I get picked, I won't take it. If you won anything in the last 30 days, you don't get it. The ideal, I've not seen that. All right. The ideal, are you here? I don't even know who that is. All right. The ideal, the rule is you got to be here. So just say ideal. Just say you're here. I'm trying to see how far back he went. I don't have to use my timer. Come on, the ideal. Are you here? Is that you, Tucson?
Right. That's what I was thinking.
Right? It's Tucson. Come on, ideal. He
hasn't won yet, has he, in the past 30 days? So
I mean, I don't think so. So it could work, but they'd have to get me, and then eventually I'd see that their Veve name's the same. All right, come on, the ideal. Are you here? Am I gonna have to put my
meaning even Tucson's regular account, like it hasn't won.
He was Jaybird. He was on earlier today. Jaybird.
Right, but did he win? Yeah, so he wouldn't be disqualified because he hasn't won in the past 30 days.
Yeah, no. He certainly wouldn't be disqualified. All right, come on, the ideal. You're hurting everyone. Where are you? I'm gonna give you 10 seconds here. 10 seconds to just say, hey. All right, 10, 9, 8. Come on, people. You could do this. Tucson forgot the password. All right. We're going to just, I'm going to.
No.
Oh, there he is. Yes, you won. You won. All right. There you go. You won. All right.
It's a buzzer.
You are here. You just got it too. All right. Please DM me. If you haven't, follow me. I'll follow you back, and then you can DM me. Just tell me you won the 3rd prize on Guardians of the Galaxy. and I will get that to you. So just go ahead and DM me. Congrats on this. You are the winner. To all the winners today, this is all right. So here's the interesting thing now. I don't know what I do here, honestly. I guess I'm going to try to snipe the market. Let me grab my pillow here. I don't know what to do. I guess my only option, again, just remember what's going to happen today. Somebody, maybe I should do it from, I didn't want to do this. Maybe I was going to say, maybe I do it from the app, from the web app, because I think I have more control over it. It's just so weird. I'm just don't get this new layout. I'm not used to it. So I don't know. Are you going to try, Big A? Maybe you should try and we can see what happens. I'll pull it up on my tablet too, just so I have it. I'll go to the market. We should get these soon. F5 to refresh your page if you're on the PC. I'm going to see if I can snipe something. I just don't
I listed my rare just to see how it works. And it automatically autofills like the mint price in there.
Yeah, I saw it does that. Decided to go for the comic today. Got the SR. Congrats on that. Ghost.
All right, you're getting timed out.
Yeah, I hate you. Did you all see you can't evolve Chase? Oh, that's good. No, I didn't, but that's good. Thanks, Bitcoin BMW. That's good. You shouldn't be able to evolve it because then you want to. Yeah. Yeah, do you want to? What's up, Masteroni? Good to see you. He's not happy about the updates, but we're going to see what's going to happen here.
One good thing about the app update is they put the augmented reality in like the forefront. Today's Thanksgiving. You're gonna have a lot of like family members you can show your Veve stuff to. So that's the best way to show it off. We help the company by spreading some awareness and show your family.
I screwed up. Hold on a second here. I reset my page. There we go. Sorry about that. Say that one more. I think everyone heard it. I didn't hear it though. But I was just saying,
take advantage of Thanksgiving and show off your Veve collectibles to your family members.
True.
And get them interested because I think we kind of bottomed and values are going to start going up. And so kind of planting the seed now that show them how cool it is with the AR would be a good.
It's actually pretty cool. Get them involved. Now I'm only showing one of the common rare. Okay, there we go. Now we got 12. So I'm not even quite sure how to do this. I mean, my God, you can't even. So the only thing you can sort by is we're at 225 on the floor of this listing type. Nobody's put up an auction yet. Man. So in order to snipe the market, you literally have to scroll through all the numbers. And on the online, I don't think it's any different, right? It's basically they want everything to be similar to each other. So the web app is similar to this app. So if I go in here, let's see if it's better online. I'm just trying to figure out how to snipe this market. So you can see more on the web app. But man, I don't know. Like if there's a good mint, you'd have to be quick to scroll. Wow, this is crazy. Yeah, it's really hard. It's really hard to do this. There's 501 for 575. Looks like these might start going up if people aren't going to list them. It goes 225, then we're at 350. It went right up. I don't know if that means just people aren't going to be listing or they're having issues listing. It is a possibility. People are getting used to this. We're now up to 350 on the common, which is not bad.
No.
What happened? It sold
in my app on.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Didn't you turn it off?
I don't have auto updates on, but it did it.
All right. Well, then I'm finally happy. Thank you, Veve, for listening to me. Please do that to everyone. I mean, I think eventually that's what's going to happen. Happened to me. It happened to me. He says, don't do that to your family members. No, we have to. We got to let them know what's good, what's bad.
I mean, there's a difference between hey, you should buy this, and hey, look, this is cool, and kind of plant the seed. So when it starts shooting off and everything's flying, then you can say, hey, remember that thing I showed you at Thanksgiving that you liked?
Right, exactly.
Maybe maybe it's time to look at it again.
So look at that. Doctor Strange got auto updated. Everyone check out if you thought you didn't have to do it. You digital collectible, please read above and correct color schematics. Yeah, I saw that. Like those things, I get it, but that's like the least of my worries right now. I just need one thing, and it's called listing date. That's it. And it obviously was never put on the web app for some reason. I don't know if it was hard. I'm trying to go in here and see if there's anything. There's 225, then it goes 325. Don't see any good mints. Of course, people are probably quick to snipe these. Somebody might already not have updated. If they haven't updated their app, I have no way to compete with them. The only thing I guess I could do is get something at floor. That's a good mint. We're down to $1.90. God, I should have just done that. Let's see how many have sold. We used to be able to look to see how many have sold. I think you have to go into the view details. Oh, wait. I don't even know if we get that.
Oh shoot, my rare sold, and maybe I should have put it higher. Okay. You there?
Dude, I don't know what's going on. My thing just screwed up again. It's yeah, I'm about to blow up StreamYard here in a second. This craziness. All right, there you go. Let's try this again. Get these minty fresh numbers up. Yeah, I don't even know to see how many have sold. We used to be able to see it. And if I go into a listing, can I see it? No. Interesting. So we don't even know how many have sold. I guess you have to go to Stacker. Yeah, definitely weird. I can't use my Miles Morales in AR anymore. I put it for sale since I can't use my toy. Well, it's worth a lot. Snipe 1982 for 2 gems. There you go. Somebody can do it. Good morning, BE. What's up, Gurry? Good to see you. Dr. Saying, so with no ability to refresh by pulling down anymore, we have to click in and out. No, I can refresh the page. Wait, maybe I can't. Yeah. Oh, no, you can. Dr. Strange, it just takes a while. Just pull down. I just keep pulling down. You can refresh the page, at least on my tablet. But it's still no bueno because it takes a little bit of while. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to snipe the way I used to. It says 49 left. Where do you see that, Gurry? I see in a listing. Gurry, but did you update or not update? Because I'm on update. Because BigA, you don't see it, do you?
What?
All junk. This one is my favorite comic. Been waiting forever for this to show. I was actually waiting for this for a while too, so I got it. Michael is flooring for $1.90. Yes, he is. Well, maybe he's going for the secret rare. That's what he wanted. Nah, bro, not on my Android, I guess. Oh Lord. All right, so yeah, he just floored his for $1.90. Hey, look, don't fault people for selling stuff. I don't read anything into it. Well, there you go, Gurry. That's why you can see. The rest of us can't. Now, Pete, just be careful because everyone here, we have 2 people that auto update and they don't have auto updates. Morgman, it's just me, or does Veve look super weird now? They made a new look, but it looks terrible. A lot of people are just trying to get used to this. We're not used to it. So we're going to automatically say it looks terrible. There's a few bugs and stuff like that. They're working them through. Instead of just saying weird, though, what exactly don't you like? Like, be specific in here, just because I know they listen. What are you not liking specifically? And then, of course, remember, everyone, you can leave feedback on the web app or on your phone app or whatever. Just look. Usually it's the bottom right-hand corner. You may have to look around for it, but yeah. Here, I mean, I'm not.
None of the sorting works. Like if I try and go by lowest edition or highest edition or auction, how about highest price? No.
So if you go
try any of the sort options, they don't actually change it. Like even if you select it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because I'm looking at highest auction end date. Doesn't even pull up auctions, which I don't want. Lowest edition.
Yeah, I was trying lowest edition to find like the good stuff. And
all right, so if you're listening, Veve, the sorting features aren't working. Maybe they're working on fixing.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Stuff, and that may be kind of getting in the way. I mean, in order to snipe something, you'd have to scroll through all the numbers and hope and pray that you see it before somebody else. But if somebody has the web app, I'm sorry, if somebody has an app on their phone that they didn't update, you can't compete. There's just no way. But it does look like I can refresh by pulling down. Man, I really wanted that secret rare. Let's see what the prices are first. Looks like 550 floor. Actually, on the uncommon, is that correct? 550 floor? No way. No, $1.90. It just hadn't updated on my end. All right, $1.90 on the uncommon. The rare. How much did you say your rare for? It's $6.99. So that's a big win. I mean, it's a loss, but it's a win. The ultra rare is sitting at $22.90, so that's a win. Wow, okay. And then the secret rare, what is this going to be at? 110. Holy cow. All right, so there you go. So I'm sure they've sold about 1,000 right now. I'm just looking at the price here. $961 for 225 if you want a 3-digit. It's probably already gone. I'd be careful though, because it looks like, you know, I know a lot of people, and I know Veve knows this, a lot of people are doing like protesting to not buy or not be on the market. So you might see some of that for a little while. They're waiting for things to kind of get fixed. But don't give up. Yeah, I think it's going to happen. Yeah, Marvel logo is pumping. I saw that. What is up, Kid Arcade, killing it in all the spaces and on YouTube. Good to see you, man. I was watching you the other day. Loved your stuff. He was dancing and playing a video, and I'm like, how are you doing that? You're on YouTube. But then I realized I was watching it on X. So very cool. So that was fun to watch. Partners holding steady. All right, here's my collectibles. Denke swapped for a 3-digit in the market, got 2 so far from the store. How about you? Yeah, look, he's just doing again, people who are trying to like read into people who work for Veve, like them selling stuff. Look, everyone does what they do. They do their own thing. Don't read into it too much. And like he said, I do it all the time. Big A's done it also, where you look at the floor price. You're like, I'll sell this to get a better mint. Why not?
Yeah,
it makes sense. Now, my collectible.
While the better mints are close to the floor, that's the time to like get the better mint before they get away.
Before it's gone. And so my collectibles, just so you know, we were trying to sort by like highest price, by whatever. The sort button is not working at all. So you can't sort by anything. It's just low to high. Although I'm not seeing auctions. So maybe they took away that C block. I'm not sure. But there's 1982 for 750 from Dana. I thought you were selling for 2. He lied. You liar. He's a liar. You're fired. He's not allowed on the channel anymore. He sniped 1982 for 2 gems. MC got those mints. All right. Well, there you go. I thought he was trying to sell it. What do I know? $1.95. I've got, what did I say? Get like 2031. So I didn't get a good mint at all. These are the minty fresh numbers though. Haven't really seen any of these. So I don't know what to do. Because normally I just sit here and refresh. It would refresh pretty quickly. This is quite a different experience. So it's almost not even worth just being on the market as far as trying to find special mints, because I don't even know how to do it. I can't even sort by high to low or any of that. But I would like to know how many sold. And since we don't get that information, yeah, we don't get that. Well, no, here's an interesting. Let's see if I can go. You can sort by mints. So if I go 1, 2, let's see. What if I do it like this? Let's see if this works. All right, so that might work. Oh no, it doesn't work. As soon as you refresh the page, any type of filter or anything you do, it resets. So no great. Don't update Guri. 20% allocated. Okay, thanks, Gus. Appreciate that. Yeah, if you sort, you can't sort. And even if you find a way to look at the mints or a different way, it's still really hard to sort through this market, because once you do anything, once you refresh the page, it resets. So that's something I'm gonna have to send that into feedback, that it needs to hold. If I say sort by high to low, when I refresh it, it needs to hold that information. But yeah, right now you can't sort by anything. It just unfortunately it's going to make the market a little stale for a while. But like I said, they're working on this. The biggest issue is they've got a massive drop, so this is not going to be priority right now, and I get that. My collectible saying the best way to be part of the improvements is to jump in and use V2 app and provide our development team with valuable feedback. Participation is key. Yeah. So anything, big or small, let them know. I don't even care if they tested this before it went live. Whenever you go live with this stuff, you're going to get issues. Just for the fact of going live. I'm not an expert on these things, but that usually happens no matter what. And so we're just seeing these bugs come out. The homepage on the app is structured weird. The latest drops don't show up. The actual latest. I agree. And I think people have said that upcoming drops are hidden behind the see all button next to the latest drop. Yeah. So to get today's drop, for instance, you had to go to the discover page and then go into the latest drops. And then in there you saw the most recent drop at the top, which was the Marvel superhero. Now it shows the Punisher and the Punisher diorama. So yes. All right. So 39.86 left. Masteroni, I'm staying here for now if you can. The market page loads slower. Yep. They're aware of that. The collectibles and comics don't show how many are sold or how many are left. Just a few examples. Need more QA testing. Well, they're listening. Just sniping the user interface needs to come back. MC, people will get used to the new interface over time. Yeah, I don't know. They're not going to bring back that old interface as much as we'd like that. Just trust me, I would like that. I would definitely like that, but I don't see that coming back. But I do see them being able to give us that search option. I mean, is there anything you could think of why they wouldn't be able to do that, Big A? I'm not a programmer, so.
No, I think it was just an oversight because it's such a big task to overhaul the entire app. And I think no matter what they came out with, you're already like used years of using that other app. So any new app, people were gonna not like right off the bat because you just
no doubt.
Just like the Veve logo, everyone hated it when it first came out, or most people didn't like it, and now I like it better than myself included. Now I think I like it better than the old logo. It's more like kind of like smooth and I don't know, a little bit feels a little more modern.
It does definitely feel more modern. By the way, it looks like $6 on that rare, so it looks like you did good on that. I mean, look, Veve is going to see right away if they're getting the same type of market movement or not. If they're not, then that just means that either people are protesting or people can't even use it. Like I said, I don't even know like a technique here. If I saw something I wanted to, buy, confirm purchase, I don't, this is a whole new setup for me. Yeah, I mean, if I could have kept the old way, I certainly would have. But people will come up with new ways to snipe. So it's just how it's going to happen.
One good thing on market, you can now see the floor price without clicking into it. That's a huge improvement.
Unless there's an auction, which I don't like. Someone floored 198. Dang, must be nice.
But it looks like it puts sets together. Unless people are putting entire sets for sale at the same time.
Yeah, for sure. And by the way, G Money and Morgman, so not being on the homepage, it is, you got to go into discover, then latest drops, and it's there. Yes, I agree that should be showing up. I think it will. Again, that a lot of this stuff, a lot of people are saying they don't want to be like saying the same thing. I know Mr. V was saying it because everyone's talked about the things they like and don't like, and people don't want to just keep badgering them. But my suggestion is send the feedback, because yes, I agree, on Twitter or X, it's going to get annoying to just keep seeing the same thing. But if you can go into the feedback on the web app or on your tablet or phone, and they get 100 people to send in, I don't like this. Now they've got a real look. They don't have to go through their Twitter, whatever. They literally have it broken down, and they can see how many people care and don't care. So I think that's important to think of it that way. Sort feature's not working. We noticed that too. Let's see. I cannot create any new showrooms. It just lets me use the last 4 collectibles. Also, I cannot log into Veve Comics on my Android phone. The app is the web app if you are used to it. Let's see, my collectors say drops are all on the landing screen when you open the app. The huge section called latest drops at the top. Right. So you got to click into that, everyone. I know for a while that was an issue before, and then they brought it where it would show you the latest app. Like instead of the where it says latest drop, now you got to click into that first window. If they fix it, should show either today's drop or the next drop Punisher. But yeah, for right now, just go to Discover, which is the first button on the bottom left, click See All, and you'll see the most current drops. And under that, you'll actually see the most recent latest drop. So look, that's a nothing burger to me. I don't really care. I can find it. That's easy. It's some of the other stuff that's behind scenes that needs to be fixed. Look who is here. We got Ronnie Lido. Yo. Good to see you, Thomas. I hope you are doing okay. Good to have you here. Wish you could see how many sold on the updated app. Yeah, I agree. That would be nice. Good to see you, Dead Olive. I'd like to see that too. Anthony, everything will lag until it's all moved over. Yeah, I agree too. Don't want to be bitter, one BE, but they are always listening, but also never OMI or NFT utility transfers after KYC. New app blunder, high MCP. They're listening, but only to non-tech and rich West. Well, no, I'd look at it differently. I'd say, again, we have to remember this is not our company, right? Like there's things that if I was running, there's things I would do. But I have trust in Ben. I have trust in Dan and David too, and the team. They have to pick and choose. And unfortunately, we're not always going to be happy. Look, I'm still not happy. I can't search the drop. It's really screwing up the fun for me, right? Like I have minty fresh numbers and all that. I can't even go really look for them the way I used to. So yes, it's not great. It's not ideal, but it's not my company. And in the end, we want Veve to be big. All right. I don't know how to take, I don't know what they make. $100 million company, $50 million. Used to be, we thought it'd be $1 billion. I don't know how to take a company to the next level. I can get more at that lower end. Ben and those guys do, and we got to trust them. And we're not going to get everything that we want, or we might get it, but it may not be on our timelines. We just have to realize it's upsetting. We just have to be adults about it. Sometimes I want to be a little baby about it too, and just be like, why did they do this? I don't like this. We just have to have some trust. And I know it's hard going back this last year, but I think they've shown that they're really trying to improve things. But tell me if I'm wrong. I think Ben's doing a good job. I think having my collectibles just listening to us, it's huge. And listening is the first step, but we have to also realize that we're not going to get everything we want. Why do I have to click to see all the real latest drops? Latest drop section is on the homepage. Look, it's something that I agree they should improve. Definitely should improve, and I think they will. 1922 common if somebody wants it. Did you get that Rewind 2000 or did you snipe that? Because now I hate you. That would have been a good one to get. 1922. I'm looking. Is it free? If it's 2 gems, I'll buy it right now. All right, it looks like we're at $2. Let's see what he's selling it at. I mean, it's taking forever to get. There's 1886. Where's that 1922? It's going to be so high. Oh, I guess somebody bought it because I don't see it. I do not see it. Yeah, I mean, I can see the same people are still figuring out how to go in here and get stuff, but it's going to be harder to find and harder to sell. Rewind 2001. Where's that 1922? It must not be on the common. By the way, when you refresh the page, you really have to pull down on it all the way down. All right, so I don't see that there. Why do I have to click? Oh, right. Anyone know if they are hiring a QA tester? I could help them out. They are hiring an engineer, but I don't know if it's a QA tester. Check that out though. I think you go on their page and see. You have to click the tiny see all tech. Yes, you do. Absolutely. You'll even volunteer. Well, let them know. You can go into Discord or on a tweet. Let them know that you want to do that. I just sold Mint 1982 on the mobile app under notification. It just sold undefined. Interesting. Also, something to constructively criticize the app. I can't click into the market of my collection from clicking the comic book or collectible. Yeah, we noticed that too. We definitely noticed that.
Yeah.
That was something that, look, there's a lot of things that got missed. I know some people are being like, well, how do they have anyone like us, testing things? But you know, these scenes could have been easily missed if they were looking for other stuff. Obviously, you got to be careful bringing on complete fudders onto here, but you do need people from all lives on the app, whether it be snipers, collectors, all of that. And I think they did that, but hopefully they'll do a better job of bringing on some more different people to catch these things. Go ahead, Big A. You have something?
No. You
Okay.
basically covered. No, you pretty much covered it all. I'm just still trying to get used to the app. Like the refresh,
Right.
like you said, you have to. I couldn't get it to work, but it was because you have to start like way up and
Way
pull
high
way
and
down.
pull all the way down. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And it's still kind of laggy. And look, news now, completely agree. It has taken the fun out. I mean, I've talked, I'm not going to, name drop them here, but some of the biggest names on the app, and they're not happy. And trust me, Veve knows this. We have to understand change is hard. This sucks. There's a few things we want, but even then, that may not clear up all the things that we like. Again, though, if this is going to make the app better, easier for people to use who are onboarded, that's where we need to be. This had to be updated, at least that's what we were told, and I believe it, for the Punisher drop to work. So just keep all that in mind. It's rough. It's a little rough. This is like, ripping the Band-Aid off quickly. But we'll get used to it. I sent you a screenshot and see, thanks for all your effort. I don't know what your screenshot is. That he sold something. I saw it. It's not our company, but give us what we want, or I'll spend my money somewhere else. So yeah, no. Look, we talked about it yesterday with the biggest bro. We vote with our wallet, and Veve knows that. Veve's a business. They got to do things that are good for Veve, and we're the consumer, and we're going to do stuff that is good for us. So both sides can, dig in, but the reality is we want to try to work together and get some chances. But yes, I get what you're saying. When Shao Kahn, when Veve, I don't know what that is. Do I know what that is? G Money, the latest drop graphics will be front and center on the page moving forward for instant click in. Also, the green comic button and the blue collectible button take you right to the drops. Okay, thanks for that, my collectibles. I know there are some kinks, but this new app looks way better than the beta. That gray background was terrible. It looked amateur. Been waiting on this type of growth. Yeah, look, the only people that are truly upset are the ones that are like financially, hindered by this.
Over leveraged.
Yes, that. But so yeah, Kryptoni, I get it. That things needed to be changed on the app, and it had to happen. And some things were going to maybe suffer because of it. Not one tester noticed the notification sorting didn't work. Think about that. We can get into all that. I don't think it matters. We know where we're at, and we just got to let them know what we want. Not a fan of the layout. I honestly just don't even know what I'm a fan of, because again, there are only a few things that I really cared about, and I don't have that. Just listed. What did you just list? Did he just list his 1922? Oh shit, my thing locked up. I was trying to see if I can get to it. How much are you trying to screw us over on this thing? Oh heck no. I'm not paying 125 for that. Not on this market. I mean, I think it's a good one to have. Don't get me wrong. I probably wouldn't even sell it if I sniped it for cheap. Is the app update being poor a realistic of bad coding skills? No, I don't think it's bad coding. Again, I'm not a coder. I don't know any of that back end stuff. But I've seen it on everything, whether it's a big video game like Off the Grid or whatever. They're constantly updating, and you can't just say, well, the coders suck. It's just bugs come, you miss a little period or a number here or there, or the coding.
Well, you can only do so much in testing too, like until you actually get the load. That's what happened with Off the Grid. I mean, and Off the Grid has like $88 million. They raised for the game. Like it's one of the biggest raises for a AAA game. Right. And they've had optimization issues from day one. And it's been almost 6 months, and they're still not where they need to be, but it's been improving every day. And that's like one of the hugest teams on one of the biggest games. So, you can only test ahead so much until you actually get the server load and test at full strength. You don't really know.
Absolutely. Right. And so if you have 50 testers, even 100, now all of a sudden you've got 1,000 people on there. So you're not going to find everything. Also, depending on who they picked, if you come in there with a positive attitude and it's all people who love Veve and they don't want to be critical, there's also those issues. You know, they want to be on the team to get called again to go beta test or whatever. That can cause issues too. So you got to, there's a lot of things that happens like that. Let's see. And I know, I'm sorry, I'm getting caught up here. Not one tester. No. Okay. No, that's not what I was looking for right here. Sorry, MC. I don't ever FUD, but this is something else, you know. Well, look, I brought up the same point. G Money, you don't FUD. Like, you're a big Veve guy. I am too. You're bigger than me, but I'm a Veve guy too. Look, I'm not happy about the sorting thing, but I think they're taking care of it. If I just keep complaining about it, it's not going to change anything. It's going to change when it changes. I think it's being brought to the top. They're aware of there's enough people that want that, but we may not get it. I hope we do. There's other issues. I think getting the bugs fixed is the most important, but we'll find out. Let's see. Jay Her saying Veve figured out a new way to cool down the market. Well, look, I think there are a lot of people who are sitting back and protesting, and Veve will do what they do. But again, we got to see their vision also. It's not ours. Yes, sold for $13.75. That 1922? Oh, you got to be kidding me. Is that for real? I would have bought it for that. I hate you. Rewind 2001. I would have bought that for $13.75. Oh, he bought it for $13.75. Yeah. And there's Tucson whining about whining. That is hysterical. No reading comic and AR. Yeah, we saw that. Is
that like a permanent thing?
No, I think they're working on that.
Okay.
Don't say sorry, G Money. Keep it coming. Yeah, they need to know.
I just noticed G Money when you pull up his comment, he's got Brett in his picture. The meme point.
Yeah. I can't even
big.
see. I've got it big on the screen here, and I still can't. I'm blind though, so that's my fault. But the old version of the app was so high tech and advanced. I never forget seeing the NFTs for the first time. This is so plain Jane. It almost looks like Facebook or some Twitter. No, I think a lot of people said some of the AR was working better. I haven't even tried. But look, keep it coming. Keep what you're,
I don't think the new app looks bad. I think aesthetically it looks really good. It's just you're just used to the old one. I mean, right. You're 3 years or whatever playing with the old one. No matter what they rolled out, it was always going to be like a culture shock of like, this is all new. I'm not used to where to press. And
for sure.
So, the lag also, it doesn't help. Like, you're already getting frustrated that everything's like, and you have to figure out where everything is. The fact that it's not optimized and getting a little lag, that's probably adding a little frustration. But obviously they'll get that worked out.
Yeah, that could be worked out once now that they've got the numbers out there. You know what this feels like? It's the reason I don't play the game anymore. It feels like Madden football, where they change the controls every year. It's something different. They add stuff, and you're just not used to it, and it takes you a while to get used to it. We spend all this time learning something, but nothing says that they can't change stuff, and that's what they're doing. They're changing stuff. We don't need snipers and flippers, bro. There you go. And maybe you don't. I would disagree. You're going to see that you're going to get less movement in the market. It's going to be less money. Don't forget that's money.
I think the extra money and liquidity they provide is definitely a net positive.
It's a net positive, but Jay and Wes don't agree, which is fine. Look, you don't have to agree with me.
I mean, I don't make anything from sniping because I'm not able to snipe, so it's not benefiting me. But I also think, like, if you step away and look at the net positive, like, they're giving more activity and liquidity to the market, and that helps.
I mean, Tucson, look, I'm sorry, take your head out of your ass. It definitely, I can tell you, it does. I can tell you some of the biggest buyers and movers in the market are not buying anything right now because of it. Now, will they, if something jumps up to 5,000 that they had was 1,000, would they sell it? Of course. But what you're not getting is the excitement to get into the market to look for stuff. It's just exhausting. It was already exhausting. Now, again, if we're not needed if snipers and flippers and stuff aren't needed, that's fine. But then get rid of David Yu because he's a flipper. Not everyone's a sniper, but every collector is a flipper. I don't care what you say. If you think you're only a flipper because you hold on to everything, how do you think people go from, one of the best Pokemon cards to the better graded one, like Paul did, like Logan Paul did, right? He had like a 6.6 and got a 9.6 and got a 9.8, whatever. He upgraded. Everyone sells and upgrades. It's nothing. We add plenty to the market. I'm willing to trade my VV verse access for the old app, right? Everyone is a sniper and a flipper. A lot are, but not Kryptoni. The only people mad are those who are getting an unfair advantage. This evens the playing field for everyone's grub. I get what you're saying, Kryptoni. I don't think it's an unfair advantage. It's like, I don't even like the fact that, like, in Vegas, you can't count cards. To me, that's not an unfair advantage. That's just being smart. If somebody can take the time to learn how to do something, look, I don't have the fastest internet, so I can't compete with KCBMW, most other people, but I can still compete in the market. I think it's okay to hone your skills with what you have to do better. That's what we want everyone to do, right? That's like using the tax code to your advantage. We don't get mad at people who do that, even if it seems unfair for the people who can't take advantage of it. I think it's okay for people to take advantage of things within a product to give themselves an advantage. People do that on Nike buying shoes. Now, there's some things that are against terms of service. That's different. But as long as you're playing within the rules, I think it's okay. Bobby G, happy Thanksgiving. Good to see you. Thank you for dropping by. Appreciate that. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone here in the U.S. and just happy regular Thursday for everyone else. Good to see you. Snipers and drive-by flippers, such liquidity out of the app and make real collectors just pay more money. Yeah, I get that point. There are people, I'm not one of them. Usually if somebody wants a mint that I have that I don't want, that has no meaning to me, I'll give them a deal. I mean, I've done it even with KCBMW where I've either broken even or gives me a few dollars over what I paid. But yeah, look, if I get something big, I'm going to make some money. Prices are up on things. That might just be because people are delisting, but I don't know. We all have the same advantage or disadvantage, Kryptoni. What do you mean? I don't know. I understand what Kryptoni's saying. What do you think, BigA, about the advantage disadvantage thing?
I mean, what you do for sniping and stuff, anyone else can do. It's just, it's nothing like where you have a trick you're using or
a magic bullet or something.
Yeah. Like there's no hack you're using. You're not using bots. You just know, like, from being, it's just your experience in the market. Same thing I'm doing like on this game. Like I know what stuff sells for. So when I see something listed way below what the fair market value is, I'm going to buy it and I'm going to sell it for more. But then I take that profit and I go buy a bunch of other stuff. So I think it's a net positive for the market. I'm not like taking it, then extracting that and cashing out. I don't know what I'm not speaking for like all the snipers and flippers, but I think most of them, I see them, they flip stuff and then they buy like special mints that they want to hold on to or like more expensive stuff. Because I've seen KCBMW post a few things he picked up recently. If I remember correctly on Twitter, he had something he paid a decent amount for. So I see it in that positive, but we all, that's the good thing. We're all able to have like our own opinions.
Right. I mean, ours are the correct ones, but but we like hearing it.
I don't know about that.
Yes. And now we do exactly what, look, it's okay. Here we go. Expensive devices, fastest ping location, all matters when sniping play. It does. Look, I bought this for, I don't know, $900, I don't know, 2 years ago. Now there's 2 generations later on the iPad. I didn't go out and buy more just because, and I'm glad I haven't, the advantage I already got out of this. But yes, if you're making a lot of money, if I was making a tremendous amount of money, I'd be updating my phone the minute a faster one came out, or at least try it. And trust me, that's the good flippers are doing. They're getting those Samson and shrinking the screen. They're doing all those advantages. If Veve doesn't want that, they can change that. But right now, we're just taking advantage of what we can do. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I do want everyone to be happy. So, except for Tucson, I don't care about him, which is why so many streams explode with high traffic. I don't know what that means. Change is never easy, but the app will be running smoothly in time. Updates coming in daily. We will get there. Absolutely. Thanks. My collectibles completely agree. Who doesn't want Veve to succeed? Every single of them users, whether it's put in 100 or 100,000, Veve is the best NFT app. But it seems like Veve themselves wants to not succeed. Their actions are no. I think here's the way I'd look at it. They're making changes, and that's good. Not every change they make is going to be either the best move or come out perfectly the first time they do it. But the fact that they're trying things, look, if they just wanted to give us 10,000 comics every Tuesday and Thursday and drop us, a birthday present box and a blind box, something that we didn't care about, they could do that. But they're bringing on new IPs. We've got the Punisher drop that's coming up starting Saturday. So we've got, and we also have the diorama that's gonna be animated. They're trying all sorts of different things. Is everything going to work? No. But the minute they stop trying, that's when we should be worried. I'd be way more worried about that than where we're at. But I hear you. Man-child toy collectors are just programmed to complain. Yes, and so are man-child people in the background who have 50 accounts. I'm just saying. Go ahead. My collectibles will be sorting by listing date. Come back. He said he's going to bring it to the top. He knows like that's something I want, but it's not just me. There's way more people. Doesn't mean we're going to get it, but he's made them aware that is a big theme for a lot of collectors. Go ahead, BigA. Sorry about that.
No. You basically covered it.
Damn it. I was hoping I'd save my voice a little bit. I'm just looking at the comics. We're up to 270 on the common. Obviously, I can't snipe, so I'll just talk. So there's nothing to do with the app. Is all about if you have fast internet fingers or device, and it always be no matter what. There is nothing to do with that. Right. It's people. There's nothing wrong. Like I noticed the Cobra was doing way better on drops 3 years ago than I was. And she at the time had the Samson Ultra 21 or 22, something like that. And I'm like, WTF, I hate you. I'm not going to marry you. And then I said, all right, I got to up my game. And I got the iPad and I connected directly. I didn't even connect directly today, which normally I would have, but I'm like, what's the point? I can't snipe the market.
Yeah, I did the same. I bought the iPad with the M1, then I got the M2 because it was worth it. Like, that was when you had to spam
exactly
the buy button, and if it gave me an advantage, it just made sense.
And it paid for itself, right?
Yeah, and I don't think that has to be like a dirty thing. That like,
no,
even though we enjoy getting these collectibles and like our collectibles, we're also here because it's profitable. Because there's a lot of things you can do, a lot of hobbies you can do where it's profitable. So that's not a bad thing in itself, but you also are choosing to do this one within like the stuff that you can do that's profitable. You still have many things you can do. You're coming to this one because aside from being profitable, there's other things you like. So I don't think the fact that like you made money on it is like a negative or a bad thing. I don't know why that becomes taboo sometimes.
Yeah, I think it's okay for people to take advantage of the situation. That's the whole point of capitalism. That's the whole point of everything. People are going to have an advantage. And yes, some people are going to have an unfair advantage. For instance, they have unlimited funds and they can just go and buy whatever they want and get to a 100 level MCP. Guess what? They're playing their game. I'm playing my game. I can't play with those people, but I can enjoy the app the way it is. Freeze saying, I realize that I'm a minority, but I like the new app. I think it looks clean and organized. Sure, there'll be issues at the beginning. I think it's improvement in the long run. And that is exactly why they did it. The ones that are crying like me, it's basically, if I could have my druthers, if I could have what I wanted, I would just have the marketplace look like the old marketplace. And I would just do it from there. Now, I'm having issues just right now on just even trying to snipe. Refreshing.
Yeah, the reload time, I think, like once they get that, I think that's just like piling on to the frustration of like getting used to a new app, the fact that it's kind of and missing some features, the fact that it's loading slow. So once they get that optimized, which I'm assuming they should be able to get on pretty quick, I think you'll see people not as frustrated.
Yeah, like the loading feature, and when you refresh the page, it doesn't reset your sorting standards and all of that. I think that would be good. But I don't think you're wrong. I mean, I don't hate the look of the app. I'm just used to
the
way that we had it originally. So I don't like that. But that's just me being a baby, right? Like that's what's going to happen. My collectibles, you got to tell them to change this mess back, bro. Mad love for you. But what is this, brother? All the best. Happy Thanksgiving, all. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you. And there's two sons say go punch a wall, BE. I'll tell you what I'd like to punch. But that person's not in front of me. But if you ever want to be, I'd love to do it. I'd love to do it out of friendship and love, of course, in a video game too. Free, I second that. And that's good. West software is not easy. The maturity of the company matters. Business needs versus voice of the customer, requirement management, dev team experience matters, coding standards, QA, not easy for sure. Here's something interesting. I don't think I've ever told this story. I know I'm getting way behind in chat. Holy cow. This must have been in 1991. It was I went to, my dad was a speaker, and there was a big meeting. I think it was in St. Petersburg for National Speaker Association, and they had the CEO of the time of Southwest. And Southwest, their ticker name is love. That's the whole thing. They love everyone. They love their customers. They're very good. Thank God they're getting rid of the cattle herding. They're going to have seat assignments coming next year. I'm so excited about that. But the interesting thing is everyone knew they took care of customers. But he said, look, there comes a point where, if the customer's unruly and they're just a pain in the ass, you fire the customer, right? Just get rid of them, right? They're just not worth it. I guess my point is that I think, like, keep all these points coming in, all of that. But for the people that are just like fudders and they're never going to be happy with whatever app they have or whatever, Veve should just fire them and move on. It's okay. I mean, a company like Southwest, the CEO saying that they do it too. Now, I think you should be good to most customers, but I think Veve's trying to listen to us. They're not firing the customers. They're listening. Just be nice about it. Give them some good ideas. And I think we're going to get the changes we want. I'm going to skip a few. I apologize, everyone, just get caught up. My collection doesn't crash when I scroll through anymore. I love the market aside as it shows the value. It doesn't crash. Yeah, a lot of people were having that crashing issue. I'm getting caught up, everyone, so I apologize if I don't get it all. My collectibles, I should be mad at you for the FOMOing me into buying Boba Fett SR for the all-time high of 420. The good that we've all done it. Yes, there's been definitely a lot of stuff like that. It's been like this for years. People will forget once they get used to it. This is the web app, and the web app has been moving along nicely. Part 3 of the Mitch interview is key. Yes, absolutely. And they're making things better, and this can be updated quicker. I'm sorry for everyone's pocket, but the glitch is over. It's time to actually have a professional app that's not embarrassing to Disney and Marvel. Hope they promote it now. Holy cow, I'm really behind here. You can also use the web app on the mobile in the meantime as well. It works really well on your mobile. Yeah, you could do that. Crypto Cat Guru, Amazon uses the same approach. If you use the app, it has also 1 to 2 second loading times, but Amazon might be not an app first application. Veve is. I doubt loading times get faster than 1 to 2 seconds. Look, we're okay with that though. We just have to deal with it. I agree with you. Veve has to continually innovate, and they need to change architecture for growth. Security and scalability is unseen improvement. Wow, I really got behind. Digital Twins tell me I used to race RC cars.
Oh, I used to race RC cars when I was younger too.
Yeah, and I bet you were the a-hole that had like the $2,000, $3,000 ones. You'd have the remote that was like 600.
I was in the stock ones because it was more of an even playing field, because those modified ones, they just go so fast. But I had ones. I had the on-road ones. Yeah, it was fun. Then
I remember going to like the hobby shop. By the way, the biggest bro, good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving. Tell the wife.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Good to see you. I wish all the crypto people in the space could understand business better. Too much tech, not enough business knowledge. Yeah, everyone thinks we're experts. We're not, and I'll admit it first. But yeah, those RC cars. Oh my God, I remember. Like I said, I remember going to the hobby shop. This would have been like in the 80s, and they'd have like just the controller was like $600, and then all the stuff you could spend so much money on them. A lot of fun though. New guy said IP Worlds in the Veveverse in his Go Collect interview. Can anyone catch that? You guys said IP Worlds in. Oh yeah. I definitely. Brushless now are crazy. My truck does 65 and costs 3,000.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I got helicopters now,
Ooh, I like that.
and it's got like a really cool custom paint job on it.
Would you put your hand when you have that on? Would you put your hand?
I got smaller ones too.
How much does that custom made one? How much does something like that cost? Don't lie.
Here, probably like 1,800. I mean, the batteries cost a lot,
Right.
but like these are carbon fiber. I mean, most of it's carbon fiber. I mean, you can have the same thing cost twice as much depending on the components and the quality of components you put in there.
Absolutely.
So
can you deliver like Uber Eats with that? Like, can you pick up a bag? Like, how much that's like going to be the new thing. By the way, My Collectible saying, and this is so true. Please note the previous app had 3 years of development, tweaks, etc. The new app is only a few days old. We will get there. Yeah. Look, they're like he said, they are going to improve the bugs first. Try to get some of those features that we want out as soon as possible. I guarantee you it's not going to be on the timeline that we want, but it's going to be on a timeline that's going to work for Veve. And I think in the long run, it's going to be good for all of us. I'm glad that they're doing stuff. I can't always be happy about what Veve does or BigA. I'm never happy about Tucson. I mean, look, there's all these things that go on. You're never always going to be happy about something. I used to have helicopters until I crashed a 1,500 down.
The first time I took this one off, it went
no.
Boom. Broke like both the blades and on the tail, like instant like $300 damage. Like it went 2 feet off the ground. I'm like, okay, well,
look, Kryptoni's the same too. I mean, I did that with one of those like little $50 cheap ones, and I'm like, okay, well, there you go. I broke it, right? Oh my god, that's funny. Yes, the app is still brand new, but it could have been tested better before release. Look, we don't know what they did. Yeah, they said they tested it. I'm sure they did. There's just things that you find out. You don't find out with 15 or 20 people that you do with 1,000 people using it, or 2,000. You're going to find out a lot of issues. Plus, and I don't know this, if somebody in chat knows this, there's a difference between 15 or 20 people testing it and then 500 to 1,000 people all at one time using it. I'm sure that affects the effectiveness of the app. Now, I could be wrong, but I would think that would be the case too. So they're going to find lots of stuff too that don't work as well when you have more people on the app. And certainly before we bring on massive, bigger projects and try to market and all that, we want to get all this fixed. And I think that's why they say they had to update this. They really had to update this to get things going. How did the OG app work and look on day 3 or 4? Let us know, OGs. I joined October 21st. It wasn't smooth at the time, but got better. Well, first of all, they didn't even have a store, right? Like, or a market. They didn't have a market. And I'm with you, My Collectibles, around the same time. I'm sure there were lots of stuff that needed to be fixed.
I don't remember. I remember the market used to go down for like an hour after the drop. Like it wouldn't open for an hour and a half.
Was that it? We couldn't buy it for, it didn't open
right
away.
The mint would open and then the market wouldn't open till like everyone had finished minting. So like an hour and a half later.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that was a nightmare. I forgot about that. By the way, has anyone got, I'm just looking at the market to see if anyone got good mints. The only thing that another thing I don't like is I can't see the names of the sellers. I can see their picture, but I know these flippers, they always change their pictures to make you think they're somebody different. I don't know why they do it. They think it tricks us, but I can't see their name. I would like to see all that. Here's my thing that I'd say for Veve, as far as in the market, like information is key to this whole market. And not having the same access and quickness to that information, it's hard. And I don't think in the long run will be good. Now, I could be wrong. We might not get that. But I think going back to the old market app and seeing what we had there and what we're missing, we should have some of the same things in there. It would really help out which is my ability to communicate with people, see what people are doing. It's not just me flipping and buying. I'm also watching and trying to see what moves people are making. There's a lot that goes into this. All right, let's see. It's all subjective, of course. Some people will like it. I feel like most of the users that don't like the new app are power users that just buy stuff, use AR will be fine. Yeah, and there are more of them. And that's the problem, Masteroni. We're a smaller group. But yes, I do think that the power users, and I'm not just talking about whales, because like I say, I'm like a minnow's poop when it comes to this app and where I stand. But yes, I'm at the bottom of that group. When Turkey, BE, and BigA, you guys having a big dinner.
He didn't see the beginning. I'll get it.
Yeah, he's gonna go. Yeah, so we've got, and thank you, my collectibles. The Cobra's upstairs getting ready, but BigA, look what he got here. This is how we do it in America. Popeyes. Cajun style turkey.
But in my defense, if you didn't hear, my extended family are all coming in. Can't make it here till the weekend, so we're gonna have our Thanksgiving on Saturday. So today, to not waste the Thanksgiving day, just the immediate family, I talked them into letting me buy a Popeyes Cajun turkey just to try it out. See it on social media, and people say it's good. So
I bet you it's good. You'll have to let us know.
Actually, need to start cooking it soon because we're eating it too, and it needs like 2.5 hours. So
you definitely
15 minutes. I'm either going to turn into a Popeyes preparation channel.
Right, there you go. He's gonna go over there and show us. I don't know, maybe I'll get out early too, because I gotta go get turkey stuff and get prepared for all of the weekend stuff. But yeah, the Cobra's getting everything. We're having everyone come over here this year, and because like my mom's like, oh, we want to go. They wanted to go to some fancy restaurant, and we're like, no, we've got other people that don't want to go. So we're like, we'll just do it here. F you, we'll just do it all here. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And I don't like going out to eat. So I'm like, we'll just do it here and have fun. So I'm excited. Although I'm not a big Thanksgiving like food day. Like I'd rather have pizza. So there's nothing exciting about Thanksgiving other than seeing a family. Probably need to realize that they couldn't update the old app pretty much at all. So none of your concerns would be addressed. At least now they can. Yeah. And that's what he was saying. That's what MC was saying. I mostly collect golden and silver age comic collectibles, but I think Veve Comics, because of the new and amazing cover artists, the extreme rarity of SRs, and you can match them with your physical books. Yeah, I do like their special covers, and I'm mostly into also that golden and silver age stuff. So the newer stuff doesn't excite me as much, but I think that's what's going to bring people in, is some of that golden age and silver age. We get some older people in here too. Drop the VV verse and this will all go away. I disagree.
Yeah, if they drop it and it's not perfect, it's going to you're gonna get it from that,
right? They're gonna be like, exactly. You're gonna get just as many complaints or more. Like, oh my god, I was expecting this to be a video game after 30 interviews of this is not going to be a video game, right? Like it's, you know, there might be some little games within or something like that. But yeah, the VV verse, I hope it blows me away. My biggest thing is I want to be able to communicate people within the VV app on my tablet. And even with the new changes, that hasn't happened yet, but I think it will. And that's what I'm excited about. And that's what I'm excited about the Viviverse. My 2 frags on QA, most QA is unit testing, a feature that is rolled out. They're not users of the app, so they will not ask, why is this feature missing? For Market Snipers, QA are not end users, sadly. Well, and so I wonder but they said they definitely got people from the app. But that's a good point. If you're having people outside testing, they have no clue what we're looking for. They're looking for bugs, right? Like that's what they're going to be looking for. So I don't know. No turkey, MC, but I'll be cooking what I've done my whole life. Happy Thanksgiving. And he cooks good stuff too. Very good stuff for you. Didn't I already do that? I thought I already got that. Let's see. The Scotty Young 8 Deaths of Spider-Man covers on Veve Comics are fire. There's a lot of good stuff out there. My collectibles and the Peach Momoko covers are fire too. Yeah, everyone's been collecting those. Freeze a Scotty fan. And I am too. All right, I'm gonna go look at the market, see if I can snipe something real quick. And the answer is no. There's nothing quick I can snipe. Yeah, the thing that I would like to know is how many comics have sold. I don't want to have to call Guri every time because he hasn't updated to that. It's not going to work.
He still has the old one?
Yeah, he didn't get updated. My collectibles, if you could do me a huge favor, a huge kindness, as they once said back in the 80s, can you auto update everyone so they're no longer have an advantage over me? I'm asking for a friend. V2 is necessary for new users that aren't going heavy to be heavy buyers, collectors, because it's a lot more aesthetically pleasing. Hopefully the market evolves better than before to make almost everyone happy. Absolutely. I'd be happy with that. I have at least one copy of every Peach Momoko cover on V, and there's a lot now. So, what is that timer? All right, babe, 10 minutes because Big A's got to go too.
Yeah, I got probably like 5 minutes because I need to preheat the oven first too.
Well, go preheat it right now. We'll get out of here in 5 minutes. Yeah, go ahead and preheat it. There's Bruin 88. Good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving to you, brother. Let me give you your little scene right there. So hopefully you're gonna have some fun with the family out there. Oh, thanks, Paul. 38.92 remaining. So it's about what I thought would sell. Not having an easy time sniping the market. I did only get a common, which is usually what happens. I don't have any secret ins at Veve, unfortunately. And even if I did, I wouldn't get anything good, I'm sure. But you can, by the way, you can refresh the page by pulling down. But you have to pull down almost as far as you can from the top, and then you'll get a refresh. So we'll get this figured out. Vivi's going to work on their part, and hopefully we'll be able to sort these differently. Big A is just getting his oven ready for his Popeyes turkey. Never heard of it. If you want to buy 1922, Rewind 2001 has it for. I'm sorry, yeah. What do we have it for? No, Kolscher got it. He's got it for 92.22. There you go. Let's see. My app automatically updated. Really don't care for it. Yeah, it happened to us too. Hey, Bobby G, thanks guys for the great stream. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you. We'll be out of here soon. Yeah, if a lot of people had it auto update, I think Dr. Strange said his auto updated too. It is what it is, though. So, I'm just trying to see if I can get a quick refresh here on the price. Looks like $255 for the common. Where's the secret rare at? We are at was 88 last time I checked. Now remember, this is Guardians of the Galaxy FA, but this is the first iteration, not the crowd that we know now, which was 2008. Don't see that many good mints when we're not getting all these minted. It's hard to find a lot of those minty fresh numbers. So I'm not seeing those. It looks Uncommon might be getting a lot of the good ones. They're down to $1.90. I wonder if they took away that auction thing. I don't know if you're still here, My Collectibles. Did you take away the ability to have auctions show first? Because that's a huge thing that was driving me nuts. I just want to say how much we appreciate every single one of you and your input and dedication to finding what we need to fix, improve, and update. Couldn't build the best app with you. And thanks, My Collectibles, for that. And thanks, Veve, for having you and you as a mouthpiece for us to listen and bring the word to them. And also, I encourage everyone to also, you can go on Twitter and do all of it, but you're probably best to go to the app, leave feedback there, because that way they've got it in one place. It's easy for them to see. And if you don't like something, put it out there. Just be nice, Don't be like, this sucks. All right. What sucks and what would you do to fix it? I just reached level 80 and it was a letdown. No confetti, just a small level. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry because I'm level 43. So I don't even know what it's like. I'm not years away from that. I wish you all wonderful family time. I'm off to celebrate. Good to see you, Guri. You go celebrate. We're going to be on for maybe a couple more minutes. And then I'm going to head out. Veve will now, by the end of the month, how much the new app affects it. We'll know. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. So, yeah, they'll know. They'll absolutely know. And we'll know after the Punisher drop and all that.
The Punisher is the 1st or 30th? What's
It's the 30th, and then it goes through the 4th.
That will fall within the month.
Yeah. So, yes, that we'll know on that. And then, of course, we'll have 4 days after that of crafting. Yeah. Any final words for everyone here, Big A, before you go and enjoy making your turkey?
No, like, I mean, if you enjoy Veve, like I said earlier, just take this opportunity, maybe just to plant the seed and show like your family members at Thanksgiving, like your cool stuff in AR. And I mean, I'm not saying like tell them to go start buying stuff, but at least, you know, show it to them and plant the seed, and maybe eventually they'll come in, because it's really cool. That's the whole fun part of it. And they put that in kind of forward in the app, like the AR feature where it's like right on that front page.
Right.
So
exactly.
that was a good improvement.
Yeah. Let them know it's not like, you know, just because I want to be able to snipe the market or whatever. It's not if for everyone, it's not about money. It's a lot of people's about collecting. It's a lot of people, some people just having fun. There's a lot of inexpensive collectibles. They could go and get an AR for $10. You could get like 3 or 4 collectibles and just have fun in the app, maybe with the kids or nephews or anything like that. It's a good time to do that. And if you want to tell them to buy something I have up for 10,000, it's also a good time to let them know that and tell them to buy it because I said so. But I'm excited to see what we've got coming here. We've got Thanksgiving today, so everyone in the US, I hope you have a good Thanksgiving. Spend time with your family. I'm going to try to avoid being on my app, although there's a lot of stuff I want to do for the Punisher drop. But yeah, you know, look, not everything's perfect on this app. They're working on it. They're listening. Just get those thoughts in, what you like, don't like, and we'll get those fixed. I think until next time, yeah, I'm going to leave you with my Punisher. I did it at the beginning. I'll leave you with my Punisher theme song, and I'm going to get out of here. Big A, I appreciate you coming here and hanging out
Anytime.
Yes, anytime except Saturday or Sunday. But yeah, so let's get out of here. I do appreciate it. If you haven't seen my new Punisher video, you're going to get to see it now. I hope you like it. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you on Saturday. Have a good Thanksgiving, and everyone else have just a good regular day. Do something nice for somebody.
Yo, straight out of Hell's Kitchen, you know the vibe. The Punisher's in town, justice on the rise. Frank Castle's the name, and he don't play. Lost his fam to the mob, now they all gon' pay. Black skull on his chest, strapped like a tank. Guns, blades, and fists, he don't leave blanks. A Marine turned vigilante, y'all best beware. If you're guilty in his sights, you ain't got no prayer. Born in the Bronx, but the war made him savage. Punisher's wrath, yo, he ain't out for the average. No capes, no rules, just pain and retribution. Street justice, Frank's the execution. Got beef with the kingpin, Jigsaw and more. He cleans these streets like it's a one-man war. No superpowers, just skill and rage. He's the realest anti-hero on the Marvel stage. Bulletproof mentality, heart full of pain. With every shot fired, he's etching his name. Love him or hate him, his mission's insane. But in the dark alleys, the Punisher reigns. Born in the Bronx, but the war made him savage. Punisher's wrath, yo, he ain't out for the average. No capes, no rules, just pain and retribution. Street justice, Frank's the execution. Got beef with the kingpin, Jigsaw and more. He cleans these streets like it's a one-man war. No superpowers, just skill and rage. He's the realest anti-hero on the Marvel stage. Bulletproof mentality, heart full of pain. With every shot fired, he's etching his name. Love him or hate him, his mission's insane. But in the dark alleys, the Punisher reigns. Born in the Bronx, but the war made him savage. Punisher's wrath, yo, he ain't out for the average. No capes, no rules, just pain and retribution. Street justice, Frank's the execution. Yeah. Yo, you ever wanna stay? Yo.